motherfuckers. I forgot my little tripod shit, so yeah, we're gonna do the handheld one. Honestly, I could read the messages a little bit better. Not that I'm like reading a lot as I'm driving, obviously, but I can like peep the messages a little bit better. Oh, I've hit a point. It's very weird where I'm like in good shape, right? I just left the gym right now. Mondays and Thursdays, I hit the weights with one of my good friends, Davidson Champ Moore, my homie. He's an actor out here, doing his thing. Um, but he used to play college football, so obviously he's much more well-rounded, much more acclimated with weights and strength training than I am as a former basketball player. Also, what the hell? I took my eye drops. Why are they still like kind of red? Anyways, but I've kind of gotten to this point. It's week 8 of LA marathon training. I think 132 days left. I have the little countdown thing on little countdown app on my phone. I think it's 132 days left. But yeah. So where I'm at, it's week 8, and running wise, I'm doing good. I'm able to like run pretty decent. I'm getting ridiculously stronger, specifically in my upper body, just because I wanna be able to run this thing, but I don't want to just run it. I want to dominate. I want to look really good as I'm running this marathon. But with that being said, it's like a weird thing because I have not been on my diet at all. I have not been on my diet at all, and so I'm like able to run fast. I'm strong as hell, but like my abs are shit. My core is shit. My physique is shit. All my workout videos, you see my double chin and shit. So it's like really not good. It's like really not good, but it's like an interesting place to be. So I just gotta step it up with I have to actually commit to my diet that I've set for myself. I wrote it all down, but in church and in the like I did like a membership class after church this past Sunday, and we talked about the big C word. The big C word is commitment. And for me, it's kind of like writing things out and signing your name on it, just like you would sign up for, if you get a job offer, you would sign that contract. That's your agreement that you're going to do what you said you were going to do, right? And so for me, I've jotted down the outlines of my diet plan in like my notes app, but I haven't committed to it in all honesty. And you know, I really feel like along with a lot of other things that I'm being called to do within this walk with Christ, within this walk with God, within this walk with Jesus, I really feel like God kind of told me a long time ago that I need you to get into the best shape of your life. Um, and to be honest with you, I don't exactly know why. I don't know what it's necessarily for, but I do know that's what God has called me to do. Um, and so I know that that's what I have to obey and what I have to do and what I have to commit to. And in order to get into the best shape of my life, um, my diet has to be A1. And I know how to commit to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done this diet before. Um, just real briefly, it's pretty much for me. It's pretty much um, no red meats, no breads, no fried foods, little to added sugar, little to no added sugar. Um, what else is in that shit? Try to lower the fats. Healthy fats are good, but I go crazy with like the no salt, the no salt added almond butter. Like it's a good source of like protein and things like that, and I definitely need to get my protein up. But the fats that come with it is kind of like crazy. What else is on there? No alcohol, of course. Um, no bad carbs. So like whole wheat um, substitutions are fine. So like when my pasta, obviously running, you have to carb load and you have to make sure that you're getting enough energy for these runs and just to survive your runs and go on with the rest of your day. Just because obviously I'm not like a professional athlete yet, so I can't just work out all day and not have energy for anything else. So carbs are important, but it has to be like healthy carbs. So you know, I definitely eat whole wheat. I can't say that shit. Whole wheat pasta along with my diet and things like that. But yeah, man. I mean, just sticking to just eating healthy. And I eat healthy is just when I go outside and I hang out with friends and things like that. Like I can even see it in my face. I have a drop dead gorgeous face, but it is a little bit more round than I'm used to. My little devil chin be sticking out every now and then more. So yeah, man. Just gotta commit to it. You know what I'm saying? So we talked about in the membership class after church, the big C word, which is commitment. And with working out, I think it's always like a great symbol. It's kind of like a great example of like how we commit to things. Where if I'm saying I want to get into the best shape of my life, and that includes the physique, and that includes obviously everybody wants abs. You don't get abs and then you commit to a diet. You don't get results and then you commit to the program. You have to commit, and then you'll be able to see the fruits of your labor. So, I think being called to get into the best shape of my life, I think is just an example of committing first and essentially don't look at the scoreboard, to quote the late and great John Wooden, former head coach of UCLA. I'm a big UCLA fan, in case y'all didn't know. But yeah, don't look at the scoreboard. You know what I mean? Like, if you're doing the right thing. If you're. I think we all kind of know the areas that we need to improve in. I think we all kind of know what we need to do in order to get to the places where we want to go. Um, It's just about committing to it. So, next on the list for me for sure is typing and printing out, the guidelines of this diet and signing it, like a contract. Like I'm agreeing that no matter what, I'm doing this. My training program is pretty well laid out. You know what I mean? I have until March 8th for the LA Marathon, and then the run club I run with, Mid City Runners, we got the invite, or more of like an interest letter, um, for the Speed Project. And for those that don't know, the Speed Project is a relay race. I mean, it's a race, but not really. I mean, it is, but it's a relay race essentially where you and I think it's a team of 6 to 8 people. I know they definitely used to allow more team members on each team, but 6 to 8 people, um, and you run from Santa Monica Pier to Las Vegas, and I think it's like 330 miles or something like that. So each of you, it was something like to where I don't know the exact mileage off the top of my head, but I remember doing the math, and I was like, okay, if we have 8 members, every member is running. I think it was about like 37 miles. Now, I mean, you can run the 37 miles straight if you want, or the way it usually works is you just run as much as you can, and then the next person taps in, and then the next person taps in, and then the next person, and you rest. Your team's driving in a van, and you kind of like just tag along and stuff like that. So, obviously that's I think a month after. I think it's like April 8th, something like that. So it's like a month after the LA Marathon that I'm training for. So it'll be like great practice, I guess, to see where I'm at for the speed project. But yeah, man, just big goals. You know what I'm saying? Big things that are like it's personal goals, but again, man. I know God has called me to get into the best shape of my life, and so these are great ways to kind of hold me accountable and to get me there. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I've been a little disappointed in myself lately. Just looking at like, man, I've completed 7 weeks. Today's Monday. It's the start of the 8th week. And I've improved a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I can run like a deer again, and um, I'm very strong in my upper body and things like that. Now I'm the strongest I've ever been. Today I actually did. I think it was 20 pull-ups straight. Now they were like half rep pull-ups. Don't get me wrong, but like even with half rep pull-ups, I've never been able to do 20. Like I always hated pull-ups just because I'm not like that good at them. But so you know, I've improved a lot to say the least. But yeah, well, I've just been a little bit disappointed in myself, man. Just looking at like, man, I've been working hard, but I've also been kind of cheating myself and honestly self-sabotaging in a lot of ways because I know what I got to do um, in order to get to this point. So, but all right, let me add the little Q&A now that I got my little rant on, letting y'all know where I'm at in life so far. All right, yeah, there we go. Now let me look at the chat. You didn't you stream? I know you. I do. Well, I do stream on my YouTube. Paro 1976. Were you born in 1976? Is that the date that you? Is that why you put that date? But yeah, I do. I go on my live streams. I try to go on my live streams almost every day, just so I can engage with y'all. Y'all are like, obviously my YouTube audience is my most engaging audience. I mean, Instagram, I've really good engagement with Instagram, but uh, it's different when you go on live stream, man. I get to, talk to y'all and engage with y'all in person. So you probably have tuned into my live stream before. If you subscribe though, if you subscribe to my page, then you'll get the updates when I go live. Which again, pretty much happens like randomly every day for the most part. Try to. I'll definitely sometimes I'll go ghost for like a week or something. But I know you. How do you know me, Paro 1976? How do you think you know me? I've seen your name before. I felt like though. You might be right. What's up, Groovy? The Groovy dude. What's up, Kaylin? How are you? How's your spirit? How is your mind? How are your emotions? How are you regulating yourself? How are you resetting your nervous system? What are some things you are excited about today? What are some goals for you? I want to know all the things. C. Dot said sing. I actually love singing. I don't think I'm great at singing on the spot. I've never really done that. I have serenaded. I serenaded my first love before. I was like, I don't know, 20 years old or something like that. But we were like going through it, and I was like, it was like our song at that time. This is, Jesus, what year was that? Like 2016. I mean, this song was old even at that time, but yeah, I serenaded her because we were like arguing and we were drunk as shit. It was actually around this time. It was after. It was literally. It was literally after a Halloween party. So yeah, this is 26. What, 9 years ago, almost exactly. So I serenaded my ex, and I sang "Promise" by Jagged Edge. It was so fucking stupid, and my voice. One, I'm not the best singer. I can hold a little note, but I'm not the best singer overall, and my voice was cracking like crazy. It was actually kind of insane. But yeah. Where are you at right now? Right now, I am in. Well, I guess I'm right in between Los Angeles and the Valley. I am driving home from the gym. I go to the Valley to hit the gym with my good friend Mondays and Thursdays. So yeah, just driving back right now, man. Honestly, hopefully, I mean, there's always stupid traffic in the morning, but um, I'm not that far away, so I don't think it'll take that long. What song are you able to sing the best? Oh, that's a great question. The first thing that comes to mind, because I love hitting falsetto. Again, not the best at it. Here's the thing: I'm great at singing when it's with the song playing, because I can match pitch. Like I match pitch pretty decently. Pretty decently. I took a singing class in college. It was intro. It was an introductory, level class. But for those that have never taken a class or never taken singing lessons, you warm up by matching the pitch of the piano, right? So you warm up with that, and I was pretty good at like matching pitch. And so when the song is playing, I'm great. And I've taken singing classes since then, and my instructor, teacher, whatever, told me the same thing. They're like, you're great when you can match the pitch. It's when I have to sing it on my own where I kind of lose the pitch. So, when the song is playing, I'm decent. I could sing. Oh, what did I sing? What was that? Frank Ocean's rendition of "You Are Love." It's "You Are Love." You know, URLUHHH, something like that. Yeah, I sang that to my most recent ex, just like messing around. But I low key was hitting that shit, so I was like, "Oh shit, I got a little falsetto. I'm kind of cool." So yeah, that and I used to practice with my singing coach 2 years ago, last year. Um, I was practicing how to sing. It's a Sir. It's a song by Sir. Shit. What's that shit called? Recipe. But that ain't the recipe. Yeah, that shit. So I had to match that. I'm great at singing the song After Dark. I can almost do it perfectly. Who's that by? After Dark. I feel like I probably know that song, but who's the artist that sings After Dark? And how old are you again, Kaylin? Remind me. I know we uh, met in my chat fairly recently, but remind me again. I actually, well, I'm kind of busy these days. I don't. I could re up on like a singing class just to like get back into it. Man, singing classes are a lot. Like it really is about working your breath control and where you're singing from. So it really is like tuning in with your body for real. It's kind of like crazy. It was by Mr. Kitty, 19. You're 19? I thought, are you 19? Did you say that last time? Are you lying? I feel like you didn't say 19 last time. I feel like I would have remembered that. Hey, yo, twin, how you doing today? What's up, bro? I'm doing great. I am getting my shit together. I'm getting my shit together. But I'm feeling very encouraged. I had a great day at the gym. Um, it's week 8, like I said, of LA Marathon training. And so the way in which I just recently put on a friend of mine to the marathon training program. So the way in which I go about it, right, is as far as the running is concerned. Mondays I do a medium run, right? So not too long, but not too short. So my medium runs used to be 4 miles, but now I'm like stepping the game up. So now I'm at 5 miles, which I'm like really proud of. I did 5 miles today. Felt great. I definitely could have gone longer. Obviously, did it at a decent speed. Um, but I feel great, so I'm happy that I'm like stepping. I'm raising the bar up. And man, we've been going hard with the weights, man. I've been doing supersets, so trying to get to 50 reps straight of whatever workout we're doing. Um, we aim for 50 just to have to go until failure. Usually get around like 30, 32 reps or something like that, and then you take a break, and then you knock out the rest of the reps to complete the 50. But all that to say, I'm doing great. We really pushed it in the gym today. I definitely pushed it in the gym today, so you know, going more towards my goals. And today was a good day in the gym, stepping towards that. So now I just got to get my diet together for sure, and I definitely am. So. Do you have a regular job right now or music full time? Right now, I am definitely working a job. The only job I've had for the past 5, 6 years is Uber. I just drive for Uber. At first, I was only doing Uber Eats because it was like paying enough, and I didn't want people in my car. And it's LA, so you get weirdos and shit. But recently, I started doing like deliveries with people, and it pays way more. For one, pays way more, crazy, almost twice as much, kind of crazy. But pays way more. It's cool to not be like alone all day while working. Like you get some guests, some riders that are, some passengers that are kind of weird, but for the most part, most people are pretty cool. I get to like make fans from Ubering because they're like, "Oh, what do you do? You live in LA. You must do something. Oh, you rap. Oh, you produce. Oh, can I hear something? Oh, let me follow you." Da, da, da. So it's cool just for that. But yeah, just Uber. I have not had a job since the beginning of 2020, so I ain't mad at it, bro. Like I'm still an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I make my own schedule. I do what I want, so I really don't mind it too much. Obviously, the goal is to be Hold up. Got the police and shit. The goal is obviously to be a full-time artist. I've been very close to being a full-time artist for a few months, for sure. You know, it's the industry, so it kind of fluctuates. Some months I have to Uber less because I'm booked and busy with music. Some months I'm doing this 52 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the only job I have. But soon, I won't be doing this shit no more. And I'll be going on cruise. I love the cruise, anyways. I love driving. So, but soon I'll be cruising just to get inspo for music and stuff, man. And it won't be this. So, what's on da 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 da. After Dark by Mr. Katie's most popular song too. It was made 10 years ago. That's what's up. Last time I ran 5 miles, I was chasing an ice cream truck. I'm dead. Mr. Kitty is a dope artist, Kylie. I've never heard of this artist. Maybe I need to tap in. Solomon, Alaikum, bro. So, I'm sorry. I don't want to fuck up what I'm saying. I apologize. I don't know how to say that. But I appreciate. I feel like you're showing love, so I appreciate you. Mud Nix. Mud Nix. God damn. How'd you land on that? Is that your real name? I don't want to disrespect your name. If that's your real name. My fault. It's been a day, y'all. It's been a day. I'm actually running off of 4 hours of sleep, man. Speaking of music and everything like that, I'm convicted again. I'm charged up, bro. I'm charged up, so I'm back in the studio. I'm actually taking. I think it was you, Cran. Was it you? I think it was you that was on my live most recently and suggested that I collaborate more with different artists. You know, if it was you, I appreciate it. But someone told me on my live last time that I should collaborate with more artists, and I've actually had a few people mention that. And since then, I really took that to heart. So I've been going through my Rolodex. I actually know like a lot of people in LA and stuff like that. So I've been going through my Rolodex and being like, okay, who are some artists that one I want to collab with artistically, like I respect their art, and two, just as important to me is who's grinding for this thing. Like who's not treating this shit as a hobby, but who's treating this shit as a passion and is going after it. And by going after it, I mean who is posting on their social media constantly to promote themselves, who is releasing music constantly, who is performing shows constantly, like who is really putting themselves out there and putting themselves in position to succeed in this industry as close to me as I am. You know, I don't think anyone goes as hard as I do, to be honest with you. But you know, who's at least hustling after it. So I've been going through my Rolodex, and now it's cool because now I have something to work for. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I'm now producing for. This is now what I'm writing for. Is okay. Like I want to make a song with so and so. So let me produce a song. Let me write a song where I think it would sound good for me and so and so. So um, I'm back, man. I got that dog back in me to make new music. So I'm back. With that being said, I definitely slept like 4 hours last night, which is all good because I love it. And I've been making music like a motherfucker, and it's the best music I've made so far, man. The beats are so much more intricate. They're so much more well detailed. Um, the writing is a lot more intentional. So songs in the past like 2 days. It's crazy. It's fucking lit. I appreciate you. Hi, my Nicks. That's what you're trying to say. I appreciate you, bro. Did you listen to the Gucci Mane's album? No, I've been making my own music, but I do need to play that shit. Yeah, bro, it was me. I'm so excited to hear new shit on me. I appreciate you, bro. Here's the thing, too. Like I said, like I have my next album done. Like it's fully recorded. The 2 singles that I'm having are mixed and mastered, so like they're ready to go. We're just getting the budget and everything ready for the release, so I can do the PR work and the marketing and stuff. But so I'm excited for you to hear that album for sure, which is gonna come out next year for sure. The first single is gonna drop at the first quarter of next year, but so I'm excited for you to hear that. But you know, oh sorry, I'm a little thrown off because like all this shit going on, a lot of shit going on. But Now I'm excited for you to hear the new music that's coming out next year, and these collabs that I'm making now. Pretty sure it'll drop. At least one of them or a few of them will drop next year as well after the album, just to keep this motion going, man, for real. There's an artist, Nine Baby Eli. You might be into his stuff. Can you send me? Do you have this person's Instagram? You should definitely send me their Instagram if you can. But all right, y'all. I am going to. His best song is called "Smoothies" in 1991. Isn't that a Larry June song? Did he get that from Larry June? That's a Larry June song. Smoothies 91 or something like that. Am I tripping? Anyways, but all right, y'all. Today I have a full day. I'm actually a little bit behind, but it's all good. Today I am gonna work at the Uber. You know what I'm saying? Got bills to pay. Uber has been paying pretty great though lately, so I can't even complain. I ain't mad at that. And then I got the studio tonight, man. Finishing out a song that I produced with an artist. And I'm putting this song in God's hands. I pray that this song gets picked up with the intentions that it was, and already all the intentions that it has. I pray that this thing gets picked up because a friend of mine hit me up, one of my close friends. He was like, yo, there's this TV producer that's looking for new music. So the thing with being synced, which for those that don't know, sync is when you get a song placed into a commercial, TV show, movie, whatever. Usually there's sync companies that you just submit your music to randomly, and maybe one day it'll get picked up, whatever. But then there are relationships that you have with sync supervisors, where you have a close personal relationship, so they hit you up about like, hey Groovyie, you make hip hop, and it's like wavy, and it's like West Coast, and it's like lyrical. We're looking for West Coast lyrical music right now. Can you send us some? Whatever. So this is a guy who's actually a TV producer. He's not a sync supervisor necessarily, but he does handle a lot of the music for different. I don't want to say too much, but he does handle music for a lot of TV shows on Netflix and different things like that. So he hit up my friend specifically and was like, hey, I need a song that sounds like X, Y, and Z. My friend tapped me in to produce it. So today we're going to the studio to finish it out. The cool thing is we did bring this TV producer to the studio last time to hear it. He really likes it. So, fingers crossed. He liked my music individually. So I've sent him a few things of mine. But yeah, so today going to the studio tonight after work, and gonna finish out this song. And yeah, man, I put it in God's hands that it'll do everything it needs to do. It'll be in places it needs to be. And I know everything's gonna flourish, and I'm gonna get my first sync. I haven't gotten a sync yet, y'all. Have not gotten in a sync yet. I've gotten past to the multiple rounds. You know what I'm saying? They like the song. They want to hear this version. They want to hear that version. Can you take this out? Can you edit this? Whatever. And it doesn't get picked up. Hasn't got picked up yet, but I know it's coming, bro. I know it's coming. So yeah, this is gonna do some stuff. You turning off stream? Yes, I gotta go. I gotta get off my stream right now. But once again, my name is Groovyie. I am a rapper producer from Fontana, California, living in LA, living in Los Angeles. If you have not yet, feel free to subscribe and like and share and all that other shit. And hit me up on all the I'm so fucking tired off of 4 hours of sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. All the social media platforms and all of the streaming platforms, it's the same fucking name on all of them. Groovyie. 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 All right, y'all. Let me know if you fuck with him later. Send me his shit. Damn, I gotta go and a motherfucking name the cow just logged in. That's kind of crazy. All right, but yeah, Cran, send me that artist's Instagram or something in my DMs if you can. Groovy the Groovy dude. All right, love y'all. See y'all soon.